Okay, good morning, everybody. We're doing real-world problems involving trigonometry today. They will be limited to sine, cosine, and tangent. Since that's what's in your calculator, you can draw yourself a right triangle and read carefully. All right, one quick thing to go over is angle of elevation. It's the angle an object makes looking up to a figure above it. So we're talking about this angle here. All right. Take into consideration eyesight if they give you the person's height. If not, you assume you're going from the ground. All right, so example one, you are assigned to find the height of a local water tower. Unfortunately, you never told your boss you were petrified of heights, so you're trying to do the job from ground level. From a point 47.3 meters from the base of the water tower, you find that you must look up at an angle of 53 degrees to see the top of the tower. How tall is the tower? Okay, so this is the angle we're looking up at, 53, and 47.3 meters from the base. I'm trying to get the height. All right, since hypotenuse isn't involved, it's got to be tangent. So tangent of my reference angle, in this case 53, equals x over 47.3. How do you get rid of a division by 47.3? You multiply, so you can do 47.3 tangent 53. Remember to be in radians, and you get 62.76, so depending upon where you're asked to round to, it's 62.8. Next up, your cat is trapped on a tree branch 6.5 meters above the ground. Your ladder is only 6.7 meters above the ground. If you place the tip of the ladder on the branch your cat is on, what angle will the ladder make with the ground? Okay, so there's our cat, 6.5 meters. That's how tall the ladder is, 6.7. Boom. I'm trying to figure out what that angle is. All right, now the hypotenuse is involved. 6.5 is the opposite, so I'm going to use sine. Sine of the question mark equals 6.5 over 6.7. All right. I go to my calculator. Of course, I hit second first because I'm trying to find an angle. 6.5 divided by 6.7. And I get 75.965, which wherever you rounded to, if you went to the tens place, it would go up to 76. If you went to the hundreds place, it would still go up to 76 because it would go up. So we're looking at an angle of 76 degrees. All right, next up, number 3, the angle of elevation to the top of the Empire State Building in New York is 11 degrees from a point on the ground exactly 1 mile from the base of the building. Find the height of the Empire State Building in feet. All right, so we draw our right triangle. All right, they're asking in feet. So we're 1 mile away from the base, so I convert that. There's 5,280 feet in a mile. You don't need to memorize that. We would give that to you on any quiz. The angle of elevation, it says, is 11 degrees. We're trying to figure out this height. Once again, hypotenuse is not involved, so we use tangent. Tangent of 11 equals question mark over 5280. So we're going to get rid of division by 5280. We're going to multiply. Remember, whenever the unknown is in the numerator, we multiply by the trig function. All right? So we're going to do 5,280 times tangent of 11. We end up with an approximate height of 1,026 feet. A builder wishes to construct a ramp 24 feet long that rises to a height of 5 feet above the ground. Find the angle of elevation of the ramp. All right, so this is very important, handicap access and all that in the real world. So here's the angle we're trying to find. We want a height of 5. They say the ramp is 24 feet long. We're assuming that it's that. All right. We will clarify that to figure out if we wanted it to be that length. All right, I'm going to work with that one. All right, just because it's working with a different trig function. Opposite over hypotenuse is sine. Sine of question mark equals 5 over 24. All right, second sine, 5 divided by 24, shoots out about 12 degrees. Now the last one, find the total area of the triangle below. All right, so on your paper, you'll see they don't give you the height. They don't give you that length. In order to get the triangle, it's 1/2 base times height. So we need to get that to get the base, and we need to get the height. So what I tend to do with these is I divide the triangle into 2 triangles to make it easier for myself. If I'm trying to figure out the height is opposite. The 9.8 is adjacent. So I'm going to use trig. Tangent of the angle they give me. 27.6 equals the opposite, which is 8h over 9.8. To get rid of division by 9.8, we multiply. 9.8 times tangent 27.6 gives me approximately 5.123. Now I come over here. They don't give me any angles over there, but now I do have two sides, all right, the height and the opposite side, so I can use Pythagorean theorem. 5.7 is the hypotenuse, 5.123 is the leg, so 5.7 squared equals x squared. It's 5.123. That's that side there. I would square both, subtract, I get 6.24, and then to undo the square, you square root. Your square root of 6.24 is approximately 2.5. That makes that segment 2.5. The base now is the sum of those lengths. 9.8 plus 2.5 is 12.3. The height from the trig we did earlier in the problem, 5.123. Multiply them together, divide by 2. We end up with a final answer of 31.5 centimeters squared. Okay, so in the classwork is your homework assignment. That is due tomorrow. Deals with 6 more of these word problems. It should be a good review. All right, Friday you'll take your quiz. A's will take it in school. B's will take it at home. All right, and then Monday and Tuesday of next week, we will be SGOing it and working on more advanced word problems. Be good, everybody, and be safe.